Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome to a special preview episode of Let's Play SimCity for the Super Nintendo. Today, I thought I'd go over some of the basic controls of the game, show some features that I will not be using for the LP, and test out a different aspect ratio compared to the previous videos I did before. The previous ones were based on like a 4:3 aspect ratio, like it would have looked on a CRT, but I'm using an 8:7 aspect ratio here, and I think this works a bit better for at least this particular game, because it makes all the zones be perfectly square, whereas it's kind of stretched the way I was doing before. So let's get into a new city. There's a few things that I would like to do here. First, let's select our map. You can use whatever map you want. We've got, well, 1,000 of them here. So why don't we go with this one? It doesn't especially matter what map I'm using for showing some of the mechanics that I want to use here. Okay, there we go. Press OK. Let's just get whatever going for the city there. I'll go over all this stuff in more detail later. But for now, okay, so I want to show you guys the money cheat for the game. Normally, you start with, well, 20,000 there. And let's see, so we got, well, the first thing I want to do is spend all of my money. But I need something that will go towards the budget. Some expenses here. So let's build some police and fire departments. So get down to 0 there. And then, well, let's take a look at the menu here. So to actually do something, or confirm an action, you press the B button, but the X button does canceling over there. So we got your game speed here, depending on what you want to do with that. Let's see, in the option menu, I almost never use this. Auto bulldoze here refers to destroying something like a forest here, whatever. Does that automatically, though, if you build something on top of it. And then we got auto budget, which just lets your budget happen automatically without your input there. Otherwise, it happens every December at the end of the year. Auto go to will take you to the scene of a disaster, so that way you can, well, do whatever you need to do to clear it up. And here we got, yeah, background music that you could turn off. I wonder what games had the ability to turn off just the background music, but not the sound effects. I mean, I just wonder, like, this is a pretty old game. There's got to be older games that have done that. But anyway, here we got disasters that you could trigger to destroy your city, or see how you want, or what is it? Yeah, see how well your city would respond to a disaster, maybe. Let's see, yeah, things I don't use here, like the graphs showing you various things about your city, like crime here, or land value. Let's see, we got, the history menu here. Yeah, it tells you various milestones throughout the game, or events, I suppose, and that would include disasters as well. And let's see, everything else here I will put to use eventually. This I will not be using very much, saving or reloading a file. And let's see, what about this one? Yeah, so if you're having trouble building your city, you can go to this menu and you'll get some advice for dealing with that. But okay, now let's fast forward until we get to December there, eventually. I could fast forward a little more than this, but I find it cuts out the sound a little bit. So, yeah, I prefer to just do this way. Oh, yeah, I need to turn up the speed. It's like, man, this is taking longer than I would think it should. But, okay, so you get to December, and then at the end of the year, let's see, so we got some expenses, but I have no money to fund the police or fire departments. So what you want to do here, hold down the L button, then go with the figures, then go back into the tax menu. You can let go of the L button now, and then put some expenses on the books there. But as you can see, this is taking us into negative territory, and normally you can't do that, because if you do that, it underflows your money, so you can build an entire city all at once if you wanted to do that, but I don't think that's really necessary. Okay, so let's see, the next thing I wanted to do, yeah, why don't we save city over here, even though I'm not gonna really hang on to it. Okay, so this is not the only way that you can generate maps here whenever you start a new city. If you start your city and then go back to the menu, you'll come over here and you'll get a different map. Yeah, there you go. Very different from what we had here before. So you actually have 2,000 potential maps for building your city, or seeds, or whatever you want to call all this. But yeah, let's back up there a bit. Let's get back into my city there. And there's one more thing I want to show you guys. Well, actually, a couple things here. You see, when I loaded the city, everything didn't have power connected to it. It took the game a moment to realize, oh wait, you got power plants going here. And that can actually really hurt your city's development. So, unless you're playing on on console, or maybe, I think there was a version on the Wii, but then it got taken down or something eventually. But, what was that? So yeah, basically, use save states, so that way you can avoid this problem there. But, okay, so now, let's see, let's go to end. I don't feel the need to save. Yeah, you get a little music going on here, but there's something else I want to do. Let me see if I can make this work. So left A, right Y, up B, down X, select, start, select, right, R, L, there you go. So you got this debug menu here for completely removing disasters, although you don't really need that, or get more money, or various other things that you can do around here, or you could just use memory to clear anything that you change there, or see what music they got here, though there's really not a whole lot of variety to the music there. So I hope you've enjoyed this special preview episode of Let's Play SimCity. I'll be starting the LP itself in the next day or two. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.